Movies podcast. Each week, Brian and Anthony talk through another B horror movie. Doing the show. Today, Martin.
Hey everybody, we are the men who talk through horror movies. I'm Anthony.
What's up? I'm Brian.
And we have a fellow interrupter with us, Garrett.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
Garrett, introduce yourself, man.
This is Garrett.
There is
I
no
am a
need-
person.
Right?
I have a voice.
We just do that whole thing. It's like, and the guy who needs no introduction, Garrett. And then you come out with something like, I think next time you're on here, man, I think you should get some poppers like in your place. And then we're like, and we got Garrett on here too. Then you can go pop or like that one instrument. It's like, brim, 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 brim.
Oh, yeah.
And then introduce him like that.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I could introduce myself, followed by like a talent that I have that really can only be appreciated through video.
Yeah.
And then everyone at home is like, wait, we're supposed to like be in awe that he can like beat someone at Monopoly in 45 seconds.
No, like you could be like, wow, Garrett, you're really juggling 17 balls. Like that's amazing. I can only, do 3, and you're balancing on a pinball. Like that is nuts, dude. Like just start saying stuff that you're doing.
Yeah.
They're not going to be able to see if it's telling the truth or not.
Describe the entire thing you're doing as you're doing it.
Oh, he just spun around.
But I do think if you did beat somebody at Monopoly in 45 seconds, that would be pretty amazing considering, like, I don't know if you guys know the whole, like, the story behind Monopoly. Like, the original Monopoly was meant to take an hour to play.
What the hell?
I know. It's crazy to think that today. But the original Monopoly was meant to take an hour to play. But then they started adding all this new stuff and these rules and, like, all the, like, the extra little things. And now you could be playing for 6 hours.
I was about to say,
Mhm.
oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, sorry. Like I don't honestly think I've ever played or like remotely came close to finishing a game of Monopoly, except for I want to say that Super Nintendo came out with a Monopoly game. Potentially. I want to say that. And I think that the Super Nintendo version of Monopoly was super fun. I could be wrong though, but I swear there was an electronic game on like Nintendo or Super Nintendo that was Monopoly.
There probably is. There was a Game of Life. I know that.
Really? On
Like-
Super Nintendo?
Nintendo or PlayStation.
What?
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine that. Like, but then, like my son, he's super into Uno right now. And dude, I just want to warn anybody who comes to my house and plays Uno with my 8-year-old son, just be prepared to be murdered by him. Like the amount, it's like this kid has played Uno from like, if there's Bobby Fischer of Uno, that for sure
It's an odd title for
would
Uno.
be. I'm just saying, man. Like my wife and I will play Uno with him, and he just gets this look in his eyes when But we're probably gonna get some feedback on this one, but. House rules, go with the stuff.
Yeah.
So like a big house rule. Like I'm pretty sure everybody has this house rule where like if I put a draw 2 down, you can put a draw 2 down, and then the person beside you now has to draw 4. Right?
Yeah.
Right? And so like we've gone where it's just us 3, and I think my wife has the record so far of like 14 or 16 draw cards because all of us, you just can't trust each other in the game of Uno. So like the draw 2s and the draw 4s, like you hold on to those until the very last card, because then it's like, oh, sucks for you. Here's draw 2. They're just like, nope, sucks for the person to my left. And they're like, nope. And it just keeps going and going and going until somebody runs out of a draw 2. But then I want to say I saw online that Uno said that, let's say the last one. So it's like draw 16 and it's a blue one. If you have a blue reverse, then it goes back to you, and then you have to freaking draw 16.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so my son, he's like a professional Uno player, and he's 8.
Mm-hmm. Those are like screw your neighbor maneuvers right there.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
It's like
Right? Like,
those are friendship destroyers right there.
I know somebody posted something a while ago. It's like they should have Uno in the casinos, and they're like, "You guys want to start a war, like a riot inside your casino?
Oh yeah.
Put a Uno game as a gambling thing."
Which there's always those kind of things, and then like there's a thing in board games, like the ones with the victory points, where it's called king making, where basically if there are two people that are near the top, like towards the end of a game, and the rest of the people have no shot at winning, like all of the decisions you make from now on, like it's called king making. Like basically, like all the decisions you make will influence one of the two people in a good way and one in a bad way. And so it was kind of funny because this whole concept would like it would piss people off because there was an entire speech at like Gamescom or something where this big board games guy did a whole speech about how victory points are bullshit, like because he hates games with victory points.
Like
because it gets so annoying. So then somebody actually made a game called Kingmaker, where the entire mechanic of the game is to like it's basically like screw your neighbor. Like you're just basically doing things to screw somebody else over and help somebody.
Yeah, like I think there's another game that kind of has those points too, where if it's called a coup foray or Mildborn is what it's called.
Oh, that one I know.
Yes, and so like my family, like we've been playing Mildborn since I was a little kid, you know. But you always just go off of the first person to like set amount, like 1,000 miles or 2,000 miles, whatever it is. But then if you read the instructions for that, it also says if I try to give you a flat tire and you have the puncture-proof tire, then you also get to add on an extra, like 200 points or something like that on top of it. And I was like, what? And so I called my mom and she's like, we never did that, Brian. And I was like, ooh, all right. Like,
just holding on to the house rules.
Right? She's like,
Yeah.
only go by miles. You don't go by points. Who raised you?
We only play Orthodox Uno around here.
Yeah. But this is a great transition because I'm going to go with kind of on one of my last picks of a movie based off of the pandemic. Everybody has to stay home and everything like that. So one of my last ones was We Have to Do Something, where the family was locked in the bathroom together, And so then this one brings it out to playing the board games and everything. So I think for my pick, I think with everything wrapping up, mask mandates and everything are going away. So there's a movie called Corona Zombies. And I think that's what we're going to watch tonight, just to end it all. And hopefully,
Which, yeah, this was actually the first movie we wanted to do.
Yeah. Just because I'm just basing it off of the the trailer like I always do. It looks like it's going to be very educational.
Better than the last one.
Yeah. What?
What was the
Yeah.
last one? Phantasm.
The Redlands.
No.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. But I think that based off of just there's an intruder. But I think based off of just the trailer, that I think this movie is going to be amazing. I think so far the worst thing about this is that it's 1 hour long. I was really hoping for, upwards of 3 hours. Just kidding.
Like you got your Lord of the Rings extended director's cut
of Corona Zombies.
More Corona.
Yeah.
Corona 2.0. I really, so I'm really excited about that. And so if we start talking about that, any of you guys have anybody catch? Did you guys get sick or anything like that?
Twice.
Really? I heard that it's so much worse the second time.
Actually, the
true?
second time it was like gone in a day or two.
Wow. And you tested positive?
The second time, so technically once, but the second time it's like
You just know, so you didn't even test?
I know what a cold is. And it was one of those things that was like in the gap of my testing because we have to test twice a week.
Oh yeah.
And it was after the end of the week test, so I just kind of wrote it out, like, because I started feeling it when I got home, and then it was gone.
It's a long drive home, man.
Yeah. Well, no, like you know what I mean. Like,
And are you a triple prick?
Right.
Are you a triple prick, double prick,
I have the booster. Yeah,
single prick?
I have all of them. Well, are we doing double boosters now? It's hard to tell.
I think that I don't want to bag on somebody, but there's a nerd ass celebrity who was like, "Oh, become my fourth one." But anyways, Garrett, did you ever get sick?
So I've never been tested positive, but I got sick. I flew to Baltimore. Let's see, it was October of 2019. So it was like 2 months before, maybe 3 months before. And, some people think that it was here prior to that, case number 1. But I just know that I got we took a red-eye flight. I got off the plane in Baltimore and we drove 6.5 hours to New York.
Good God.
And the following morning, I was meeting my girlfriend at that time. I was meeting her father. And on the way over, I started feeling what felt just like, like your precursor symptoms to your common flu.
Yeah.
And it was almost, pretty much flu season. And so that's what I thought I was getting. But we were there for 6 days, and it was for my girlfriend's 30th birthday. And it was just like one nonstop party. But she's told the story to other people too. And she said that she's never seen me that sick before. And I locked myself inside of a fifth wheel just to stay away from people.
Wow. And
I had the thermostat turned up to I think I had it set to 92 because I just was freezing.
God.
And the symptoms match what most people describe now. And the other thing that was kind of interesting is literally every person who was near me on that trip got it. Like everybody got sick. And it was after me. So I came, had this, whatever it was, and then just ended up sharing it with everybody. And of course, no one was talking about COVID at that time. So it wasn't like that wasn't even on my mind. But in hindsight, I kind of wondered if that was possibly what I had, but who knows?
Well, I think that's what they said too. Like my wife, same time, I think it was either October or November of 2019. She got really sick and the doctor's like, well, it's not the flu. And she said her bones just felt like they were going to break inside of her. And I want to say she vomited even at the doctor's office, but she was coughing, she was just sick for a week or two,
Jeez.
But yeah, they said, well, it's not the flu and it's obviously not just a cold, so we think that she got sick, the end of 2019 when people started doing it. And then, let's see, in January, she tested positive for it, but she was out for about a week. Everything was perfectly fine with her. And then about 5 o'clock in the evening, she comes home from running an errand and she's like, dude, I feel like I got hit by a truck. And so she was like, I'm going to go upstairs and go to bed, and went to sleep. And I think she, went to sleep. I could be a day and a half. And then she woke up and she's like, oh, I just am so tired. I don't feel good. So it's a while, but we finally got her tested and she came back positive. And thankfully, my son and I, we didn't test positive for it, but yeah, it was all good. Craziness.
Yeah.
So I think based off all that, that's what I'm going for this movie. Corona Zombies. Where are we watching it on?
Tubi. It's a Tubi. Well, it's only on Tubi, I think.
It should probably be in the big screen.
I don't know if the big screen is ready for this.
I think everybody. I like how the picture of it is. There's toilet paper in it.
Yeah.
As well. Somebody wearing a mask and people throwing toilet paper. Yeah, right, dude. If you would have saw somebody throwing toilet paper, if you would have seen some kids toilet paper in somebody's house in 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, dude.
Craziness.
Those kids would have been disowned. But
all right.
Yeah. What are you drinking anything?
You first, Garrett?
Sorry, I was pulling the movie
Oh,
up.
it's all good.
as I was pulling it up, I had a moment where I was like, wait, is this any relationship to the coronavirus, or is this related to Corona, California?
Oh God,
Because those would be two totally different movies.
Is there a bunch of people?
Two totally different movies there.
Is there a bunch of people in Corona, California, just walking around with rolls of toilet paper?
Yes, I think there was at one point
Around that time, yeah. People hoarded that shit.
Yeah.
So I am currently I don't have a drink near me. I did go out with my folks tonight and drank a lot of mezcal actually.
Wow.
And do you guys drink that at all?
Yes,
Can't say I have.
Yeah, when we lived in Long Beach, we had some friends come back with I think 2 or 3 big bottles of the mezcal. It had the worm and everything in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like, it's not tequila. And I'm like, it almost is. Smells like it has similar taste. But unfortunately, like my thing when we lived in Long Beach was, you know what? If we open up a bottle of liquor, we need to finish it. It's like I wanted to open it up and then eat the worm the same night, but I just couldn't hang. I couldn't hang, man. Yeah.
Well, that reminds me, we were in the barracks and they got a bottle with like a scorpion in it.
No,
And I'm pretty sure it was a tequila, and they drank enough that like they had finished the bottle, and like somebody had dared somebody else to eat the scorpion.
Aren't you supposed to?
You are? Like,
Yeah, you're
I didn't
supposed
know
to eat the worm.
I didn't know you're supposed
It's
to eat
edible,
a
yeah.
scorpion. Who eats a scorpion?
When we were in China, I did.
Okay.
Yeah. Like that was the biggest thing. Like when my wife and I went to China, where it's like, dude, I'm gonna eat the most random food. Like enjoy it over there. And so like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but I think I'd be afraid to eat it. And then like the stinger, like when you eat popcorn and like a kernel gets stuck in between your two teeth.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, whoever just cringed when you heard that. But imagine eating the scorpion and the stinger's like right there, like a kernel.
Wedged right there.
Oh man,
That'd be the worst.
that would be.
I think I would probably like just snip that part of it off and be like, sorry, stinger part, I'm not eating you. Sorry to waste you.
Yeah, but no, I heard if you drink the worm because it just sits there and absorbs, so the worm turns out to be like something ridiculous, like 98% alcohol.
Yeah.
And then you just eat it, and
Oh my god.
yeah. But then like everybody's like, well, were you going to chew it or are you going to just swallow it? And I was like, damn, I didn't think that far ahead of me. Like I'm not Bear Grylls. Like I don't have like
you're not Les Stroud. Like you're
Yeah.
not gonna sit there and hold an elephant turd and squeeze the water into your mouth.
Jesus. Yeah. So like I always wanted
Jeez.
to go on Fear Factor, but I would instantly lose the moment they bring out the food. Like I can jump a car and flip it into those cardboard boxes.
Oh yeah. The maggots and
Yeah.
like the cave dwelling spiders or whatever it is that like
Like
I remember one episode a dude like stuck one in his mouth and the arms like came out of his mouth and were
Good
like this. And I was like
like you got to drink this horse cum.
yeah.
And they're like, and then you get your check for $10,000.
Just $10,000.
Yeah, you're like, it costs $10,500 to get your stomach pumped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is there?
Yeah, Joe Rogan definitely had the easiest job there on that show.
Is there a horse abortions? Like if you like, that's not how horses are made, Brian. That's how centaurs were made. I want a centaur.
You don't want to have a centaur baby,
Right?
but where would it come out?
Just pooping out babies. That's what you got to do.
That'd be the safer way.
Ugh.
Yeah. But I forgot. We have a guy Jeff that works at Jessica's work. Jeff, I want to say thanks, man. We heard your positive feedback, and we're gonna keep talking.
Yeah.
Right?
Apparently, we have very
Yeah.
good voices. I didn't know that.
Yeah, like I've always like I hated leaving voicemails. And so then, like they're like, "Oh, you're afraid of flying? Fly every single day and you'll get rid of that fear." I hated my voice. So then it's like, "Oh, really? You should do a podcast." So that's the only thing people hear. I'm like, "Fuck." So, Jeff, all right, man. Thanks. But sorry, we kind of got off topic on that. So, mezcal,
Yeah.
And yeah, probably some beer here in a minute.
You're gonna make another wizard staff?
I cannot make a staff tonight. It would be more like a. It would be more like a.
A crutch.
I don't know, a glass house.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, Anthony.
I am having Coke Zero and the rest of the Captain Morgan.
Ooh, oh yeah, today's the end of the month.
Well, yeah, that and
So I'm drinking what the hell was I having? Jesse James and Diet.
yeah.
This could get sloppy real quick, guys. Looking forward to it. Like I said, it's only a bad thing, Corona Zombies. It looks amazing, but it says it's only 1 hour long. But yeah, so let's refill and let's start this shit.
All right.
Is that a video game? It's a
It-
screen scrolling upwards of the clouds and moon.
Full moon features.
I love full moons. We need to get that sound effect. Uh-oh.
You see many coronavirus
I mean,
cells.
they're germs, but I mean, all right, they are
That's what it's supposed to
those
be.
pictures of the coronavirus. The players.
The players. Barbie.
I think that this is
Kendra.
so far. It's just a bunch of germs going around,
And it's
Indistinguishable from the AIDS virus.
yeah, yeah, pretty much. Like,
and flubber. It looks.
Yeah. Yeah.
music by Two Ply.
What was by? Was it Two Cocks? Is that from Letterkenny? Shout out to Letterkenny, amazing show on Hulu. And more germs. This already gives
So
me
60 minutes, but maybe 5 minutes of credits here in the
Yeah,
beginning.
we're getting a lot of credits. All right.
Ooh.
So, Bodega Bay Trailer Park, Santa Monica, California.
What if it really is for
Yeesh.
Corona, California? All right, well,
It's a nice start.
yes.
She's
If
Attractive
is that
blonde woman.
coronavirus right there? Oh,
is
Kendra,
Barbie.
that's a good name. Kendras are wild, right?
Right? It's like my name's Earl.
oh, yeah. I love that show.
Great show, man. Oh, and Barbie's already talking about she's a germaphobe,
Yeah.
but she lives in a trailer.
And they're talking about the lack of toilet paper.
A lack of toilet paper in a trailer park like that has got to be the worst case scenario.
Oh god.
Worse than a pandemic, I would assume.
So now she
What
turns
the
on
good
the
fuck is she wearing?
Well, what was hanging at her front door? Like a leash?
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Uh-oh, she put the news on, and there's 6 major symptoms. Oh, is coronavirus a holiday? God damn it, Barbie. And now,
This looks like no news program I've ever seen. This just looks like a scientific like video.
no, it looks like, what do you call it? Street Fighter. It looks like a Street Fighter when you're about to fight in the globe.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now it's telling about the symptoms of coronavirus, that it's deadly.
And she's doing high quality CPR right there. That she locked her elbows. She's
That's
got the
good.
proper stance.
That's good. I hate when that's shitty CPR. Oh,
So this is supposed to be CNN, I'm assuming.
breaking news. What?
The TV answered her.
The TV answered her when she was on her phone call. That's amazing. Chardonnay zombies? Or I think Barbie's going to be a fun girl to watch.
Oh god.
This guy's doing like the worst, like dying. Like he's just like falling backwards and
Like
trying.
he's
He's-
slipping
yeah.
on the ground. Whoa.
It's like- It's bad enough he's in a hot suit. Now he's vomiting blood inside of it, and like Now it's getting even more musty.
I was about to say, how'd that blood get inside of it? Like, all right. So then it just said that the bats are carrying Corona zombies, and then
Brown.
he fell down and somehow twisted the valve that released all the green gas. I like how this was made in, what was it, 2020? But yet all these people are from at least 1970.
You picked up on it. This is all they used footage from other movies.
Hell yeah. This is the Chernobyl
Yeah.
Diaries.
There's a cable attached to that phone.
And then here they come. Oh my God. They're walking through the factory, and there's a bunch of smoke, and they said they haven't seen that much smoke since Snoop Dogg concert. But yet
They haven't been to one of his Meta concerts yet.
and what the hell? Look at those shitty ass hoods that they're wearing.
Yeah,
It's one piece, and you just put it under your armpits, and that's what keeps it airtight.
but the air can go under. Yeah.
I mean, I guess it'd be good if it was raining.
So I love his reaction. He gets bit, so then he takes the mask off in reaction to being bit.
Well, you don't want to scream inside of a gas mask. That's silly. Oh my God. These guys just look like they came out of like a coal mine. Their faces are they're playing blackface, really.
So this is a soup plant or a soup factory that makes bat soup.
Potato soup, it said.
But yeah, they said the bat soup was the one that caused the problem.
And now there's a couple of the employees. Oh, they're pulling out the liver from the heart, which is, I'm pretty sure that's not accurate.
Yeah.
The liver, they're also pulling the liver out of his left side near his heart.
Of the thorax.
It was actually in front of the rib cage too, which is kind of
all right,
interesting.
that seems pretty accurate.
I think they just took a bunch of like organ meat and shoved it in a body.
There's like, just do it, damn it. Oh,
And we get the Donald.
here's Trump's talking about it. Who's that dude on the right? I have no idea. Pence is right there on the left. Oh, and now we're at the strip club.
And
And
zombies
Barbie.
are attacking strip club.
It's Kendra's friend now wearing sweats.
Is this Kendra or is this Barbie?
This is Barbie.
Yeah, this is Barbie and those big old
really
nubs.
saggy ass crotch.
In her hammer pants.
I was about to say, she got some cool ass hammer pants on, man. Hammer sweats.
Yeah.
Like, where'd she just come from? Oh, God.
I love that her problem is the worst thing for her is not having toilet paper.
Like, do you literally see these flesh-eating zombies murdering people? Well, I can't wipe my ass.
But okay, I kind of have to agree with that one because when it first started and like the
And-
toilet paper was gone, I ordered toilet paper
Oh,
on
yeah,
Amazon.
I remember that.
Then we got the tiniest rolls from
And
Jamaica.
It looked like it was receipt paper. I remember that. Because I was like, dude, you can have some of ours. Like, we had like my in-laws were sending us toilet paper. You know, like that's
Yeah.
how crazy it was. But we got it.
And now we're at the strip club on the news.
I like how that guy was wearing his tie around his head, like a headband.
He got white boy wasted before he
I want to be wasted.
before he became a zombie.
Oh, and now she's really pissed because she needs a serious Manny. All right. They have now made a Corona squad appointed, which is just the Beastie Boys.
Looks like the Beastie Boys.
Yeah, like fucking like preceding MASH clothing. It looks like.
We got looks like Daytona Beach. Long shot.
For sure. And now,
And the TV's speaking to her again, telling her to stop touching her face.
what if she's just like in a dream, like she's in a coma or something?
That would make sense.
She just hit her head on the stripping pole. Ooh, that close up. It's not Uh-oh.
Back to the news.
The toilet paper cargo ship was hijacked. That's probably why you shouldn't name. Oh my God, is that Lou Diamond Phillips?
It looks or Like
these men are still loading their guns.
a discount Lou Diamond Phillips.
Oh, I thought that was his real knife, but that's just the sheath. I was like, why is the
Looks so
knife
small.
all bent?
This dude is he was loading his revolver like it was a fucking black powder gun from the Civil War.
Well, I like their hats.
You can tell these guys know these are prop guns because their faces are so close to those muzzles.
They probably don't, but I like the guy on the right. He looks.
This is a Juliet Dreyfus lookalike,
Yeah, that looks like Julia Louis Dreyfus.
or Julie, yeah, Julia.
Yeah,
Oh, damn. $5 million. A Russian hooker and PF Chang's. That's.
and this is the least stealthy squad. They're just walking
Yeah.
right down the hallway, but they're looking intensely.
Have you ever seen
It's
them
the B
before?
team.
I have not.
See?
But if you're in the hallway,
I
you
mean-
can see them. They're not even working their angles.
Right?
You have a door. It's natural cover.
They're walking just nonchalantly.
Like so slowly too. Like if you're in a long hallway, you run.
They probably have keys. How do you think they got there?
They haven't
drove.
seen.
Yeah, but what squad carries keys as they're going on a mission?
How do you get there? You got to drive some kind of vehicle.
What about your driver?
They haven't watched Phantasm yet. That's why they don't have hall etiquette.
Yeah.
See? This guy looks.
This guy has got the hair though. Look at that hair.
That's the kid from Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
Bowling
Yeah.
ball.
Looks like Matt Dillon.
Oh,
Throw the bowling ball.
Cheech and Chong have arrived.
Snoop Dogg just showed up, threw a gas canister into the. Uh oh. How many shots can you legally shoot somebody in the stomach?
Is that Mrs. Doubtfire there?
Yeah, it looks like
Mrs. Doubtfire was his. What if that's how they trick you? You think that she's going to be. Thanks to Corona Squad, you will meet your maker.
These guys look like, I don't know, they remind me of like Bucky Lasek and like Tony Hawk from like the 90s.
Yeah. Well, that's about the level of acting too.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'd like to point out that the Corona Squad has pinpoint accuracy with their shooting. All of those shots were straight to the heart.
I know.
All right?
That's true.
Good for them.
They're like Will Smith's character in the Suicide Squad, Deadshot.
They were shot in the heart, and it's too late.
You give
It's
him
an
a-
interesting blood pattern on his face.
I like how he's shot in the heart, but he's still able to like say,
His
yeah, his last 10 sentences.
his ear is bleeding. It's almost as what it looks like. Like the ear is bleeding up his face.
Yeah.
Because if you look at that drip, it's like
Right?
it's going against gravity.
Yeah, the blood looks thinner up than it does down.
Well, they got the bad guy, so it looks like the movie's over. Oh, wait.
Oh no, there's more.
Oh, hold on.
The coronavirus.
Apparently,
I like that bar.
Yeah,
That
apparently-
bar's name is Titty. Oh, my God.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Eight.
It's just zombies eating
face.
people. Literally,
It's- yeah.
just bit a piece of her, and we have our first set of tits. We can
she's
give
definitely not a zombie.
we can give a moment of silence. All right, and is that? Oh my God!
It's like white Danny Trejo.
All right, there you go. So zoomed in right on those boobies again, and now that's what you get.
And
And
there
now
goes-
there's blood spread all over them.
Well, yeah, and there goes white Danny
Hmm.
Trejo.
White Danny Trejo was just bit by zombies. That's what you get. But I'd like to point out that us men, even when there's flesh-eating zombies, you still don't care. As long as there's a pair of boobs in front of you, you stop and look at them. And then that just caused. So he said, okay, a pair of boobs are life. And now this skunk-haired woman is
This is
just
like Kirsten Dunst from what movie is it? She wears something like that.
so they're at the strip club now. Holy hell.
Wow,
Wow.
that pool stick went through really fast.
It's sharp
Yeah.
pool stick. Haven't you ever
It had
seen
no
that-
resistance?
what was that movie with Ice Cube? Not Ice Cube. Oh my God. I think it's called like I don't remember. Never mind. But anyways, they like bend some dude over the pool table and they shove that cue stick up his ass because I don't remember. They like did something wrong. They were in a gang. I don't know. Don't be in gangs. All right, and now we're at the strip club again, and there's a lot more zombies coming in. And then
Hookah
instantly,
bar.
I remember this guy on the news.
Oh, all these coronavirus interviews,
Jesus Christ.
people
Yep.
doing dumb stuff.
Jersey is what it looks like. Jersey Shore.
So, yes, basically.
We're back to the Corona Squad.
So it just is doing the montage of the interviews of people saying they don't care if they get corona or not. And now we're back to the Corona Squad and their aviators. Those
Somewhere
bills of
in
their hat,
Colombia.
like that, I can't do that, man. My bills of my hat have to be a certain way. They can't be looking like fucking Tetris pieces.
Yeah.
This is the like orange tan squad.
That is like really crappy camo for a
They
vehicle.
they sprayed the orange tan stuff on their Jeep.
Well, yeah, it just
What
looks
if
like
it's
they
not-
just carelessly sprayed the dark stuff on there.
What if it's just
Yeah.
dirty?
And you should always recruit the person who knows how to drive a stick. To drive the stick.
And
Oh, and now
Yeah. And I'll vomit all over it. That'll help.
so there's somebody who was just bit by a zombie. Yeah, it's covered up. Nobody will see it. That's the part that I don't understand in zombie movies. How come if this person gets bit, instantly, bam, then this person gets bit, and it's like, I have about 30 minutes before I turn.
and we're gonna be there with you all 30 minutes to make it big and emotional.
See, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not a huge fan of, suicide. But if all of a sudden you got bit and you were like in New York and for some reason the top of the Empire State Building, would you be like, you know what? I'm not going to make it. Would you want to live it out for the last 15 minutes and turn and then make your friends kill you? Or would you be like, peace, and then jump off?
I would just do it myself.
See, like, that's such a, like if you're held captive or something, like, I don't know, man. And now this guy, he's talking about, I thought that said Jason Bourne, but it was Barbara Johnson.
So apparently the guy in the driver's seat is a struggling musician.
And he's blaming all the stuff on politicians right now. And now he's crying.
These people are moist, eh?
Well, and those two people in the back seat, they're like, fucking peace out. Like, just,
And then they're going to slowly walk away.
I feel like the slowly walk away makes it worse.
Yeah.
Like, we're going to make you watch.
And
us
look.
abandon you.
It's like they just did legs yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
And they can't walk any faster. You know how shitty that would be if all of a sudden we did fucking blasted our legs today and they're just like, hey, guess what? Fucking zombies are coming after everybody. I'd be like, fuck.
It's like,
Like when I do like legs, it's not the next day. It's like the next day. And I was like, fuck. And like, you can't stand up, can't sit down, So I'm trying to figure out who's bit. So I'm guessing that's a husband, a wife, and a child, right? Okay, it's the child that was bit. That sucks. I'd say, well, we had a good run, kid. Like, what do you do?
so she was the bit one. No, he's the
No,
bit
he
one.
is, because the blue shirt.
So then she ditches the child?
She's like, there's no more I can do for you, kid.
What the hell?
I'm going to take my my hip high fucking dress pants. I'm going to go into a creepy shed.
Yeah.
So the woman's going to a creepy shed. She looks like a, god damn it, Charlize Theron in Monster, the highway prostitute.
But like slightly classier.
Yeah. See, and this is another goddamn thing. So she rolls up on somebody who's hunched over on a table and is like, oh, excuse me. Like, they're fucking dead. And now the dad's holding his son. You guys were literally awake 2 seconds ago talking.
And now he can't stay awake.
Oh, and dun dun dun.
Half his face is gone.
A zombie.
Harvey Dent.
Uh-oh, the child is growling. He looks like Hasbuli. Is that short, the famous guy over in Russia, the little kid looking guy? Oh, dude.
I don't know.
You'll know who I am. Hasbuli. I like,
Ooh, sexy.
He's filming her like she's a model.
I like how it's like in the middle of like the fucking, literally, the world is, if she's fucking drinking that water, all right,
They
hold
look
on.
like they're in the savannah.
They're in.
She's about to drink from a grenade.
Look, the pool is like that green
Oh,
water. It has so
God.
much algae. She's filling up her military canteen. Yeah, and there's all these zombies.
You just drank zombie water.
Although, you know
That's
what?
why we have the zombie problem in this movie.
It probably wasn't even the coronavirus that turned them into zombies. It was that shitty green water. Like they were normal 2 seconds ago, and then they fell into the water. And Antonio Banderas' junior son. That's what the guy looks like.
Yeah.
Man, his
Yeah.
shirt looks like a
These-
curtain.
And we have like
These people all tried out for Top Gun and then got turned down.
Yeah. you're not allowed in the danger zone.
Dude,
Yeah.
why do the zombies get blacker? And I mean, like,
I know, like it seems a little racist,
I don't know about race, but like, you know, like even on like
or at least like
the
like tone
Willy
deaf.
the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, like when that kid ate that blueberry, he gradually, or the girl got gradually bigger and darker blue.
Yeah,
This is what they're doing. These zombies are turning blacker as they're coming towards them. Like,
Dude, look. That's the original flatbill douche.
see, and now look, those
That was the
zombies are
original
blue.
Flat
Yeah,
Bill
we have
douche.
blue zombies.
Oh, all right, yeah. That was the original guy from
Oh,
Over the Top.
So all you have to do to get away from zombies is just like run at them and push them away from you.
I think, and then look, they slowly turn
The- the-
around.
The makeup didn't even go all the way down. I noticed like the ankles on one of those guys like was just his normal skin.
Maybe he's a golfer. He's a golfer, and he, you know, has that golfer's tan. So
How does everybody know who's on the news? Because he says, "Isn't that Barbara Jensen from the news?"
if I ran to anybody that was on the news, I mean, I watch the news every single
Oh,
morning.
dang.
I wouldn't be like, "Hey, are you on the news, motherfucker?" But here's a question: you think that if zombies are real, do you think they're going to turn out to be like the Dawn of the Dead, the new version of it, or the old version where they don't know how to run?
I feel like it would be the old version. I feel like the old version makes more sense.
Maybe.
Because if body functions are shutting down, how are you turning into a marathon runner?
That's
And how are you getting this mass load of adrenaline that you can run
Oh.
like that?
my God. So a little kid.
Eat in his face.
And did he just say this guy drives for Grubhub? I swear that's what I heard him say.
It looked like the kid was inappropriate. Oh my God. Looks like
What is
that
he
guy
throwing
just
up?
spitting out a bunch of that horse cum that
Like
we
a
were talking
Clorox
about
bleach
earlier.
tab or something.
What?
It looked like a dishwasher tab that like had been in the water for like 10 seconds and then he spat it out.
Yeah. Like oh, dude, those bills that the Corona Squad. I mean, I like this movie. You know, it just seems like it's so random. The Corona Squad looks like they've never.
Why are you
Uh,
identifying yourself to a zombie? Because it says Corona Squad Freeze.
He's like, hey, have you ever played Call of Duty? Yes. Congratulations, son. You're on the team. This is the latest Call of Duty map.
Yeah. Not one of those landed where it needed to.
Yeah.
Not one of them. Did you hear me said that'll teach you not to wash your hands? Taking an AR-15 to the gut.
It's
I like how he's picking this little boy up and slamming him against the Jeep.
so violently.
Quit being a zombie, you asshole. You're grounded. Oh, Michael Jackson hands.
Yeah.
Hee hee. And then he shot him. Why are all their faces ripped off?
I know. It's very weird.
Because a lot
Oh.
of makeup artists were doing their internship for this
Why
movie.
is everybody shooting center mass?
Oh my God.
Take out the brain. You're 2 inches away.
This guy just keeps shooting this little boy in the chest and shooting him up against the Jeep. What the fuck? But, and then this stupid woman. There's 2 or 3 AR-15s going off inside the building, and she just nonchalantly walks in. Oh my God. The Corona Squad is literally, how far? 2 feet away from that kid, and all of them just open fire, shooting their AR-15s into the little boy's stomach.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And her friend is in the ceiling.
That's not Barbie.
Or well, no, not Barbie, but like one of the other people that was in her car.
Oh yeah, and then here comes Half Face. What's the Two Face? Oh, there's the
The
priest.
priest. I feel like she has time to get away.
I like how she told the priest he has some time to put some hydrogen peroxide on the face that it literally is half of his face is ripped off. Dude, why do they keep shooting for nothing but like,
Body shots.
there you go, you
Take.
dipshit. Finally a headshot.
Like bullets are free or something.
Shoot nothing but the stomach.
I think that's like a military thing, is like center mass, but that's on a normal person.
It's what? The double pop.
The double tap to the cranial vault.
Yeah. But yet they're not doing that. They're just doing nothing but body shots, body shots.
And we are on to a remaining village in the middle of Baltimore, but this looks like the jungle.
Right? What's up,
Lego.
Lego? Get him. Lego's not taking no shit. I thank you for protecting us.
This is like the original Blue Man Group.
Yeah. This is the less awesome version.
It looks like they're in
Yeah.
Africa. Like they literally have those little kids. Yep. And then look,
Yeah.
they're
The
in Baltimore, but it has the African tribe
Like tribal village.
in a canoe and the fucking monkeys swinging in the trees. I'm never going to go to Baltimore. Fucking monkeys swinging in the trees like that, dude.
In
Fuck that.
Baltimore? I've been to Baltimore to do a half marathon or a 10-miler, and I don't remember that.
Thankfully.
Maybe I didn't go to that part of
I
Baltimore.
got an ad again.
What was that?
I got an ad again.
All right. We'll pause. All right. On your count.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
You know who that guy looks like? No Country for Old Men.
Like,
A super young version, but not as cool looking.
the murderer guy.
Yeah, the guy on the left.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Right?
He's not going into convenience stores and
With the
flipping
air
coins.
pressure.
With the air pressure gun and flipping coins.
That guy's hat, seriously. That's the
Oh yeah, he's
his
got the
hat
hair.
right there, dude. His hat. What the hell kind of that Tetris piece that goes down, then over, then down?
Mm.
That's exactly like, God damn it. If my son ever tried to leave my house with a fucking hat, Bill looking like that, he would be grounded.
That hat is so weirdly shaped.
That hat has to purposely be fucking messed up like that,
So
dude.
this is supposed
Wait
to
a
be,
second.
Oh, we get
Just a huge flash of titties for no reason?
out of nowhere. Wow.
Just in front of a big circle of men. She
she's-
just took her shirt off.
So she has discussed with them, if I believe I'm remembering
Oh
the plot
my
properly,
God.
she's going to become one of the natives,
Remember, they're in Baltimore.
and there are native tribes in
Native African tribes.
Baltimore.
This Caucasian woman, blonde hair, just took her fucking shirt off with her tits just flopping and fluting around.
white lady.
And then she painted her face like a skunk, and then she has a line going down her stomach and circling her tits. I mean, I'm a
Yeah,
fan
she
of...
totally looks like the natives.
I am a fan of, oh my God, in the jungles of Baltimore.
The jungles of Baltimore.
What?
She's like, I am going to need more black makeup.
Exactly. What
So-
the fuck is going on?
Is this like blackface or blackface adjacent?
This is like the island,
Oh.
the Sentinel Island, you know?
Okay.
Do you hear this shit going on? So now this Caucasian girl is in the middle of the black tribe in Baltimore, and yet the quote native people literally are walking. What's up, girl? Like
Okay.
what the?
You look like bedwork. You bedwork.
Wow, this
Yeah.
is amazing, dude. This
And-
movie has been amazing since
I know.
we hit play.
And so now we're back to the strip club and the zombies.
And there really is
Jackson's
Michael
zombie.
Jackson as zombie, and then
This is the Can't Hardly Wait, but the zombie version.
Yeah.
dude, the strip club.
This looks like the Tiki Torch, like strip
Why
club.
is there a nun stripper?
Dumbledore.
Uh-oh.
Dumbledore is now trying to go after the nun.
That nun stripper fell in the worst way possible. Fell on her back in a mini skirt and her legs up in the
We
air.
got Foxy Brown stripper.
Foxy Brown, that was the name. I couldn't think of it.
I've seen-
And wait a second. More booby.
oh, he bit her, or his dentures came off on her leg. Ugh.
Disgusting on her butt cheek. So Dumbledore bit the nun on her butt cheek, and his dentures came out. So I mean, technically, she wouldn't become a zombie, right? Oh, the next stripper is taking darts and putting it inside of her bra. All right, I like her weapon of choice.
What the
Was that
fuck?
another Gallagher head?
Dumbledore's
It feels
head just
like
blew up.
All right, now there's just boobs and more boobs.
We get another one of those exploding heads that explodes
But they-
for no reason.
They're playing the devil's music, and so his head exploded because the devil music.
Oh, the father.
Oh my god, she's using her thong as a
shoot-
slingshot to
For-
shoot
to
darts.
shoot darts. That's
Barbie doesn't remove her clothes when she
apparently
showers.
she
or-
showers with her clothes. Yeah,
Yeah, I was about to say,
and she has a shower head I've had before.
if we don't see Barbie's tits by the end of this movie, that's going to be. So she's actually showering with her bra and half wife beater on.
Yeah.
All right, weird choice, but
So she thinks somebody's robbing her house, so she's going to tell them she has nothing they want.
right. If I'm robbing somebody's house, what's going to stop me from being like, oh, naked woman in the shower? All right, I'm going to go creep her and look at him. Oh, God.
And it's a zombie with a mask on,
Dun dun. At least he's being nice.
and he's gone.
Wait a second. See, this is why you don't take shrooms and take a shower.
Yeah, really. So we're back to the Corona Squad in the jungles of Baltimore.
I'm really never going to go to Baltimore, man.
Just that, I think this is a PSA to never go to
Yep.
Baltimore.
Sorry. That guy's hat, it's seriously like he fucking purposely did that, dude. Purposely, maliciously fucked up his bill of his hat. That shit, you can't iron that out. It looks like an M.
I think that was like a military thing. They told us, like, your bill has to be flat because they don't want any fishing caps. Because people would constantly like sit there and like groom the bill, like curve it.
Oh, there's a hand on the ground. Yeah,
But
that
I've
looks-
never seen a bill that dipped.
that one goes up and then down and then up and then down.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a
now-
zombie in the tree.
Oh my god, yeah, he's dead in the tree. Come down or I'll shoot. All right, I'm going to fall down by gravity. But then, yeah, I don't know. Dude, I love this fucking let's haul ass. Like it's clearly amazing.
Yeah.
They're throwing bodies into the tree. See, and that would scare the shit out of me. I think that I'm kind of like, I'm kind of strong. I couldn't pick a fucking body up and throw it,
Yeah.
10 feet in the air into a fucking tree. I don't even think if me and you got like a blanket, and you swung it. Oh God, Antonio Banderas Jr.
With his tiny.
with his old school camera comes out. I'm gonna record the zombies with this.
I'm waiting for like the little turn thing to
Right.
just turn.
I'm waiting for this to be fucking somehow turned into a woke film where he's like, I can legally record you. Oh my God. This is amazing.
This guy's getting B-roll right now for a City Haunted.
Yeah,
Where's
I think he is.
the algorithms? Jenny, this is suicide. This is just Fat Albert and the gang.
Well, it feels like it, but like all these zombies are annoyingly stable. Like for a moment there, like nobody was moving forward.
This zombie's pee popping and locking.
And we get out the 9 revolver.
These guys are like no better than fucking The what's it? I can't think of the name of them. Never mind.
All I'm thinking is
They can't aim for shit though.
Well, for the guy back at the truck, like he is moving so much. Like how are you going to aim when you're shifting every 2 seconds?
I just don't understand why they haven't fucking learned. Like when I would get into a fight with my brothers, it's like it's one of those like unspoken rules. You don't punch your brother in the face. When we would get into a fight, we do nothing but like arm shots and body blows.
Yeah.
I can only imagine if there was ever a camera that caught us fighting when we were younger, of being nothing but body blows, you know. But that's exactly what the fuck these guys are doing.
Yeah.
Don't shoot anything except their abdomen,
This is like Zoolander rules.
Yeah.
Not the face.
dude.
But then the guy actually said it, like the No Country for Old Men guy actually says it. Like he says, like headshots. Like, but why had you called this so much earlier?
I also like how he has all of the entire tribe of zombies now touching him, but they're not biting him.
I know, like everybody's just circling.
And
This is foreplay.
Yeah,
exactly, like it's so weird. They're like
I like a little more fear in my meat.
the other exactly.
Yeah.
The other zombies were so aggressive.
This guy, he just like
He's making sweet love to the zombies right now.
slowly rakes his fingers.
Fucking Baltimore,
I've never seen this part of Baltimore.
right?
Yeah.
Like this is downtown.
Kind of looks like Columbia.
Like for fucking real. Like I did a 10-miler in Baltimore, and it's like, have you ever watched The Wire?
What the hell? Look at all this. All these penguins are not penguin. What the fuck?
Like
Flamingos.
so, like flying through the air.
Amazing, dude.
But
Oh,
and he slides down a child's slide.
you got to add some comedy into
like
these
like a
movies,
short action shot.
right? Look, the slide it, and he's still just laughing his ass off behind him. They push him down there. This is somebody's backyard. It's not a park. Nice ass yard, motherfucker. Right?
Dude, if any one of these guns misfires, at least two of them are gonna die. Like the way they're just like
Look,
casually
like right there,
pointing
his
around.
muscle awareness was complete garbage.
Like, and that lady, like she's just like
And look, and then right there.
straight up in the air. Like she's not even in an action position. They
Wait
pass-
a second.
Are they that fucking chill that they pass by a dead body and they're not even?
Not a dead body, a completely decomposed body to the skeleton.
Yeah.
How long have they been searching for these zombies? That and a complete body was picked bone dry down to bones.
Days.
All right,
Hours.
maybe hours. I'm no biologist,
Okay,
but
so he also does like the first guy to go in. They call it they call it like I forget the exact name, but it's like the death corridor.
all right.
Like the first person to go in a room,
Uh-huh.
it's very painful to see that somebody is just running straight into the room. Just keep talking.
Well, here's a question: is legally how deep can your V be on a shirt before it's considered, just an open shirt?
I've seen a DP on an employee badge.
Dude,
No, straight up, like the last place I worked before the place I work now, our manager, like she was wearing a shirt with like a deep V, like it was
Did
down
you-
to like below the boobs,
there you go.
and she wore that shirt for her employee shirt, her photo.
My God, did you
So-
see how this guy just handled his guns? His AR-15. So now this guy, this creepy Corona squad, is in a dressing room somewhere, took his machine guns and just threw them up on top of an armoire. And they took his other one, was like, oh, fuck this gun too, and threw it on top of there, and then grabbed the tiniest fucking tutu and dress combo.
With the top hat, like a stovepipe hat.
Oh, now this other guy's going in. He found the rocking chair
Why
Muscle
does
awareness.
anybody go up to the rocking chair
Right.
and think that a live person is in a rocking chair?
I'm just gonna buy a ton of rocking chairs and put them in my house, have them facing away from the main entrance of every single room,
Jesus.
and then,
This dude is like a cross between Willy Wonka and the like fucking Riddler,
Yeah.
or maybe it's Penguin.
oh
we
my!
get our Texas Chainsaw Massacre shot, or no, our Psycho
But
shot.
look, that woman is like 80 years old and
He's gonna grope her.
she's pregnant. How the
It's an Alien sequel.
dude?
So there's a
Oh
feral
God!
rat.
All right, there's a rat in there. All right, thankfully she's not pregnant as an 85-year-old woman.
Still,
Could you imagine that?
no, thank you.
He was like, "Hey, Grandma, when do you do?"
Well, I'm gonna give birth to a fucking rat in about 2 minutes.
Better than say, turtle,
Yeah.
But never mind. That's a different thing. This guy is just being all
He's now
nerdy, just going through a house
with his cane,
wearing a stupid dress.
not even wearing it. It's like draped over his shoulders.
I'd be like, "Hey guys, remember when there's a fucking flesh-eating zombies chasing everybody?"
I feel like he deserves to die. Like, and how did you not notice that all these zombies are in the room? Because he just notices them when they come in the shot.
Because he was too busy getting down.
Oh,
He wanted it to be Howdy Doody time.
That was his name.
Shemp.
Bring out the gimp.
No, like Shemp, like from the Three Stooges.
But I was saying bring out the gimp,
Oh, yeah.
like in Pulp Fiction.
Okay.
Damn, I had that sofa back in the day, like everybody else in the world. That old grandma couch. And now look at all these people.
It's like a lunch buffet.
This isn't the
Man.
five-some that I dreamt of,
At least he died with a smile on his face.
right? Evil. Oh, he's being eaten alive. It seemed like, how do they determine which humans or alive people to eat and which ones to shoot?
Yeah, there's not really a rule.
I think that guy loved him, and that's why he was so mad when he died.
My lover.
Goddamn Corona zombies! And then just started blindly shooting into a fucking room.
Yeah.
Those wood things aren't very strong. My brother rode through one of those when he was a little kid.
Door.
Yeah.
The lattice windows.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned that story. We were riding our bikes, and he went down a flight of stairs right in front of the fire department, and then he couldn't turn sharp
Oh, yeah.
enough. And he just busted through it. He probably still has a warrant out for his arrest right now.
So the guy with the 9 just fucking offs the grandma.
Looks like old Barbara Bush, like from
Like
like
her-
the early '90s
Her
Barbara
last
Bush.
dying words are going to be like, "My son is not a dumbass."
Goddamn Corona zombies! That's gonna.
As she fills her vote.
Oh, the zombies are pulling her hair.
We got.
But I also like how she had the gun right up to her eye.
yeah.
So even if she would have shot it,
you would shoot your eye.
and this guy, fight or flight, he freezes.
Fucking make a choice, man. Like,
There's 3 choices: fight, flight, or freeze.
so
and
I'm
he
gonna
clearly
give you
freezes.
my gun. So he
He's just hand them the gun.
Yeah, he tried
There
to
you go.
butt them with the gun, but there's 4 of them, so you should just shoot them.
What the fuck? So now they're in that room. There's zombies literally on their knees in front of them, eating your friend, but you're shooting the zombies across the room in the stomach.
That looks like Jim Morrison if he was a blue man.
It does. But then look at that. That is the worst punch I've ever seen in any.
Okay, is somebody gonna shoot? That would be nice. Like
Again, more body shots, man. Where are all these bullets coming from? Bullets!
I know. Are bullets free?
How'd they make them?
I know. I keep going back to the Chris Rock joke, but it like makes sense. Like,
Oh, and now the zombies have smartened up and wizened, and they can climb into it. Look at that zombie smiling. She should have been cut. Look at how much smoke is in that room.
there is so much wood paneling in this house. Is this supposed to be a mansion? And that's like the cheapest chimney.
Is this the mansion that
No, this is a
the
different
toilet
house.
paper ones?
This is a different house.
I like how even though you they have all that makeup on them, you can still see what race they are
Oh yeah.
as zombies.
They
Like
didn't-
that guy, easily a Filipino.
They didn't pick a dark enough color blue.
Yeah,
Like,
they
pick a
didn't make
dark
everybody. Or why even paint them? It looks like they just took a bunch of fucking baby powder and threw it all over them.
So he grabs a chair leg, like they're vampires.
Hell yeah! Like how instead of trying to shoot him in the head, I think I'm going to try to stab him in the heart.
That's somehow more effective.
I like how the leader of the Corona Squad went and grabbed Antonio Banderas Jr. by the hair. I was like, "Get out of here!"
Well, because he wouldn't fucking move.
He's a nerd. Why do they keep sacrificing themselves, going into the middle of the circle?
I know. It's a common move.
I keep trying to think of what the guy's name is. That guy right there. Who does he look like? I don't know. Anyway, so they apparently go crazy. So now, No Country for Old Man look-alike guys stand in the middle of a circle, going crazy like, "You want to eat me?"
And they just
Circling
abandon him.
It's like, "All right, we'll see you later, Carl. If you make it back, we'll see you at base head camp. If not, it's fucking meatloaf tonight."
Fuck Carl from accounting.
Right?
He's kind of got like a Nicolas Cage thing going on a little.
Yeah. He's
Guy
trying to
in
do
the
like the
middle.
Nicolas Cage face, but like, or maybe Nicolas Cage was doing his face.
And he said, "See you later, meatloaf." He's a loose cannon. He's Corona Squad, man. We've been together for 12 hours.
Oh.
We've been together
Somewhere
for
in
12
all of that,
hours.
he didn't get bitten.
We love each other. This,
So he's just gonna keep waving fire at them.
I got the top half of that zombie's body. And then the other guy is just his face.
I love the guy that is like in the corner that is doing the arm thing, like just up and down with the arms.
There's
Because he's like, I'm trying to stay alive as long as possible for this movie.
like, have you ever seen a T-Rex? Yes, do that.
Yeah, like, that's what he does. He's doing T-Rex arms.
What is it? Is it Russell Simmons? Where he's like, have you ever seen the commercial, or not the commercial, the music video to Thriller? Dance like that. Oh, finally, somebody does a headshot. I'll be damned.
I know.
Oh, that was different.
He's like, I'm not going to lie. A little bit of blood went to the tip of my penis when I shot him in the head. He's like,
And we get like Large Marge coming from the corner with that like curly, like permy haircut.
so why did the Jeep stop?
I don't know why they're stopped. You just drive.
See, I've never been to Baltimore, but I know for sure that you don't stop in the middle of the road in Baltimore, because then exactly look what happens. All these homeless people are coming up trying to wash your windows
They are literally
and ask for change.
not holding you back.
Yep. Oh, okay. I can go.
Oh, I can drive?
Oh, okay. And there's T-Rex man.
I love his acting choice.
Dude,
It's such a great choice.
we need to get him on a episode. We need to call that guy.
Can we find him?
I hope so. Oh. I love that the strippers,
We're back. To the
even
strip
on
club,
news, they're still showing titties on the
which
news.
Nun stripper is my favorite of all the strippers because she like has committed to violence so quickly.
I like how the thick stripper doesn't show her boobs. All right, girl, I got you. But I do like that she was the best fighter. She was twirling around the pole and just putting her arm out like this at like a 90-degree angle and just spinning around the pole, punching them. And then they just ripped her apart to shreds. Like, poor girl. What if you were alive and the zombies just ripped your like arms and legs off, and you just became a zombie, but you were fucking, didn't have arms or legs?
I want to understand the guy with the blue and the burnt orange pinstripe shirt, like wide pinstripes.
I mean, it's probably really nice. Oh, Barbie's just nice and safe in her house still.
Yeah.
While I like how it's still the same day, but yet it's been. What news broadcaster is still like, No, Carl, you got to get the shots. No matter what, do not stop recording.
Stay alive.
Right? And then I liked how it zoomed in on the nun's butt. It had the teeth mark, and she rode off on the Harley.
Yeah.
On the back of, yeah.
So she's like the Black Knight from Monty Python.
Uh-huh.
Like, what a flesh wound.
Wait a second. This is the third outfit that Barbie's had on in one day.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait. She just
Doing
got out of the
relatively
shower.
little
She just
movement.
got out of the shower.
What?
What?
She's wearing a black tank top.
Yeah, third outfit. I like how, look at the phone. She's not even on a call on the phone. That's like she's playing Candy Crush. I hate high-waisted shorts, dude. The low-rise shorts, low-rise jeans, stuff like that. Those are the way to go, man. But she's just sitting there talking on the phone.
So they're talking about how fugly her
Hair
fuck
is because she
buddy?
didn't put...
well, no, like her fuck buddy was from like the night before. Like her beer goggles.
Well, there you go.
Batman is responsible.
So she just thinks that she's a rich bitch now?
Apparently, I don't know why.
She's like, I'm moving out of a trailer park. I'm going to an apartment. Oh, and then here comes the bats again.
We're back to the Corona zombie squad,
Oh, they're so tired.
and the two remaining members, and the film guy and his
Antonio Banderas Jr.'s son.
Antonio Banderas' son, and the it looks like Jane Goodall. Like I don't know, like Jane Austen.
The guy on the right looks like an old, like 60s, I want to say action movie star. You know? But then
Yeah.
for sure the guy on the left, that has to have some kind of ties, blood ties with No Country for Old Man. Is there a beach in Baltimore? Is it a coastal state?
Yeah.
All right.
There's
I
the
believe
North.
so.
What is it? The
Baltimore has everything. It's fucking rainforest, monkeys in the trees,
Fucking apparently.
goddamn beach, Serengeti ass shit. Dude. We got to get moving. It'll be dark soon. Like they're in like a samurai movie.
And they're doing this group carry for the large bag, which I've always hated this group carry because this does not help you. One person can carry whatever large heavy bag you have,
But then that one person has to carry it.
but then you share it.
What the hell? Where'd that big ass boat come
You
from?
get a pontoon boat. That's a pontoon boat, right? I believe so. Or like an
Maybe.
old school pontoon boat.
I want to know who backed it into the beach.
I-
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, he was just like right there.
Zodiac did.
It's called the Zodiac.
God damn it. Like, they pay us to shoot AR-15s, not row a boat.
Now we have to argue about left, right, 1, 2, 1, 2.
And then look, all of a sudden,
And now the zombies are headed to the to the water.
uh-oh. Bon voyage, motherfuckers. That's a good way to end the movie, dude.
We are back to Scrambles Soup Company in Maryland, which is, I'm assuming that's Campbell's.
Nope, it was Scrambles.
But I'm like, it's a safe assumption that that's like it's a sound alike,
There might be a zombie or two still in the building.
which I love Campbell's chunky soup, by the way.
Campbell's is pretty legit.
It is.
It just sucks everybody's raising their prices. I can't get off my boat without my hat. What kind of heathen do you think I am?
And for a factory, they have so many pipes.
What if they're not pipes? What if those are slides?
Maybe.
Carl, we need you on the main floor right now. All right, coming down. Coming in hot. The Corona have keen wit and lightning fast moves. So now the Corona squad is walking around the Scrambles factory with their Tommy gun handle guns.
But he's got to take a piss first.
Everybody does.
I feel like that is a good, legitimate concern, though. It's like, if I have to pee while we're fighting,
Just let it go, man. Just let it go. Very steampunk. God damn it. I like how they're trying to talk like it's the year 2020, but they're all dressed in. Hey, Carl, get your fucking 1970s clothes on and get your ass to work right now. It's not Casual Friday. Sorry, that was a big old drink. What am I drinking? I'm drinking that maple stuff.
are you?
Yes, I just finished that maple bottle. I forgot what it's called. And now this guy pacing back and forward. Lego. Uh-oh. Lego. What? And now Antonio Banderas Jr. is leading the pack instead of the...
Instead of the leader.
Exactly.
It feels very weird.
Corona Squad, assemble.
Lego.
Lego. What's going on, dude? Uh-oh. Antonio Banderas Jr. was just grabbed. And I like how the zombies are laughing while they're eating him. That'll teach him.
The zombies broke character.
They did. In trouble. In trouble. Yeah, they, The horror! Now slowly turn to the camera with blood on your face.
Be good.
I like how all of...
I love a Burning Man reference.
He's so mad about Burning Man being canceled. This is great, dude. This is amazing. What the hell?
Why would you wait for them to grab the muzzle of your rifle? Why would?
But
you
then
just
he
start...
fell down with the muzzle of his rifle instead of letting it go. The zombies pulled him down to them, and then they were in the elevator, and he went up.
I feel like you could avoid falling down if you just start shooting,
or just let it go.
Because you're like an elite member of the Corona squad.
Unfortunately, I don't think that zombies were smart enough that they can start pulling triggers. You know? And now that guy. That's probably the worst part about getting shot is you go
so
hard cross-eyed.
That guy says abort mission, yells it and rage quits the Corona squad.
I like how when they yell abort mission, now all the zombies are off work. Why is that guy? Why
What are
are
these
those
Oompa
three people
Loompa?
In nude colored clothes.
They're in fucking onesies.
Why are they in their one-piece long johns?
Pea green soup onesies.
Yeah. Maybe they're working on split pea soup and they don't want to get stains on their clothes.
I'm just thinking that they just went to work in their pajamas that day.
I'm going to wear my fucking onesie. I don't care what anybody says.
They're like, damn it, Carl. It's not Friday yet. You told you to wear your fucking uniform to work.
It's not casual fucking onesie day.
Dude. And then it's
And you have
really
your,
weird all three
praying
wore the
mantis.
same shit. What?
I go, then you got your praying mantis zombies.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. And now all of them look so confused. Now all the zombies are slowly walking toward. And you see only some of them have blackface on.
Yeah, we have blackface and blueface.
Blackface, blueface, and then...
It's like a mishmash.
What's that? There's a disease where if you have too much mercury poisoning, that's all these people have. They just have mercury poisoning.
Why is everybody just standing still? This feels like the end of Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022 when she drives away in the slowest vehicle possible.
It's not fish hooking. Oh, are they going to fish hook her?
They're gonna pull her tongue
Wait
out.
a second. this dude just fisted her in the mouth
And, like pulls her tongue out
and then grabbed her tongue and pulled it out. And now he's literally fisting her
and pulling her
and
eyes out.
boink, boink, and poking her eyes from the inside out. That's a good death move, man.
Yeah,
That should be in fucking Mortal Kombat.
I know.
To go inside their mouth, up their fucking nasal passages, their shit like that, and then to poke their eyes from the outside, from the inside out. You don't see that very often. Hardly
Yeah,
ever.
it's definitely a Mortal Kombat 3 move, you know.
We get some
Not preceding Mortal Kombat 3
yeah.
though.
we get some like weird green screen zoom in on a guy that's supposed to be an expert.
All right, here we go, Barbie. The movie's almost over, I think.
She's looking for toilet paper. She's talking to the toilet paper
She found toilet paper,
in her own house.
and then the guy that was peeping Tom on her in the shower comes.
And now, like,
What
comes
the
up on her,
hell?
and now she's in a
She in a video game or something?
she in a
still
movie?
video game. Like she's obviously back to a green screen.
But I don't think that it's supposed to be. That's really confusing. She was in, all right, well. And then it ended with a zombie's eyeball being shot out of his head and then exploding onto the screen.
Yeah, she's in some type of underground
1950s
dungeon.
black and white movie.
Yeah, like lots of stone and dirt.
All right, really? All right, well, let's go get another drink and then come back and wrap up.
Yeah, all right. We'll be right back
Yeah.
with the final thoughts.
Word.
All right, we're back with some final thoughts on Corona Zombies.
I thought it was good.
I thought it was very entertaining.
Yes. I mean, I would personally think that the Corona Squad would need more combat training and
So much
muzzle
more.
awareness. But I think that the movie, it was fun, man. Easy to watch. It was, it was funny. It was just really weird. The Baltimore scenes, man. Like, I guarantee the guy probably has like stocks in Baltimore. And so now he was like, oh, there's no fucking way Baltimore's like that. Let's book a vacation over there and double check it. And he gets a cut for everybody who goes to Baltimore from, whenever this was released and on. Like, it kind of makes me want to go to Baltimore and be like, hey, where's the fucking jungle and all the goddamn flamingos? But then it also doesn't make me want to go to Baltimore because I don't want to fucking get...
Like run into the Aborigines.
And the fucking those monkeys that like throw feces and shit at you. Monkeys are fucking, I don't want to say scary, but like they're hella sketchy.
Yeah.
You see all those videos like monkeys like stealing people's purses and
Oh, yeah.
hats and fuck that, man. Yeah, so that's Baltimore, huh? Downtown. Like, don't worry about our homeless population. We have fucking wild monkeys and rainforests.
Worry about the monkey that's going to fling poo at you and steal your purse.
Yes. Hope you're caught up on your hepatitis shots. Come to Baltimore.
Make sure you stay in touch with your Uncle Phil's in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you have to go back to Bel Air.
Dude. That's why when DMX said you slow like Baltimore, because they're still fucking trying to get out of the rainforest era and fucking into modern day.
I mean, that's not the Baltimore I remember. It's like when I drove into Baltimore, it was like 10 miles into Baltimore. It just still felt like The Wire from the HBO show.
Well, it's like there's two different versions of it.
And then you get to like the running area because it was 5 miles out, 5 miles in. That's how you know you're in a shitty area when they host a running event. Like it was literally
You're gonna go there,
like,
touch that pole, and then come back.
Yeah, it was literally like you go to the zoo area because they start at the zoo, and you go 5 miles out and 5 miles in. But to drive into it, it's like I don't want to stop and buy drugs. Like That's
But-
what it felt like.
I mean, at the same time, we were just like, oh, damn it, I forgot my drugs. And all of a sudden, somebody's like, hey, I got it right here.
Cool.
You know, see, you didn't think about the plus side. There's always a plus side to
I did not
everything, I
think
guess.
about
But I did like how they pointed that out, though. Even though to the left, it's a fucking, you know, a rainforest. But then as soon as you stop, you still get hit with all those homeless people coming up and washing your windows, asking for change, selling you drugs, you know, pixie sticks and stuff like that. So,
Which, how do they get it into the pixie stick?
You just do, man.
Like, that's very inventive. I'm impressed with that one.
You probably just slice it open and then you put it in
Like, tape it up.
and then melt it back with a lighter.
Okay,
Potentially. I could be
Okay.
way off,
you could be,
you know?
but equally valid theory because I don't know enough to know if you're wrong.
Right? I could be saying exactly how to do it. I could be also saying completely 100% wrong. I'll never know. If that is a way, like somebody's like, you know what, damn it? Like those people like after American Pie, when they're like, I never thought of putting my wiener in a tube sock. I never thought of melting the pixie stick with fucking, you know, a lighter. See? We're going to go to jail now.
Yeah,
But no, I thought it was funny. I thought it was good. Barbie's sweater holders never came out, which is really weird.
she's
But-
supposed to be the chaste girl.
So how long was this movie? Like, you know, one day? It all happened over one day, or
The runtime of the reality of the movie,
yeah,
like a day,
right? So all
maybe.
right. No, it was good. It was good. What are you guys?
I'll let you go first. Karen.
All right. Let's see. Kind of was like a cross between I don't know. I can't think of like the right zombie movie to cross this reference with, but some zombie movie crossed with Kung Pao Legend of the Fist.
Yeah, I like
Chosen
Kung Pao.
one.
And
You'll never make it.
yeah, exactly.
Chosen
A
one.
bunch of old footage mashed up with funny overdubs. So the overdubs were clever. I know I heard one in there. Oh, I think it said something. I think this guy worked for Grubhub or something. And
Yeah, they had some
It's so-
one-liners for sure.
They
yeah.
did.
clashes against the early 1970s Jeep that everyone's jumping into before Grubhub before the internet was a fucking thing.
Which I want that Jeep.
That paint job.
I
Yeah,
can fix the paint job.
No, I think
I-
once you get it, you get it.
You're committed to the paint job? Okay, then.
I had a friend, and he was super into racing, like drag racing and stuff like that. And he put all of his money into like the engine of his car, and his car like had so many fucking dings and like paint spots and everything like that. Everybody called it the camo car because it was just patches of rust and patches of everything. But then, yeah, you'd make fun of it, and then all of a sudden, the only thing you'd see is his tail lights. And they're just like, yeah, it's a camo car. And then I remember finally he was able to do something, and he got his car painted. He's like, yeah, and then it looked like a legit racing car. But it was one of those scenarios of don't judge a book by its cover, man.
Mhm.
Like he was like into those things of like, yeah. Anyways, yeah, they call it the camo car because it looked like that Jeep. It was just had patches of random shit all over it, and it did the job though. Goddamn Jeep. But now what did you think?
I like the inventiveness. I like how they're taking new footage, cutting in some old footage,
Yeah,
but it's not dependent on the old footage as some other things we've seen without referencing old things.
yeah, it was
Um,
good.
It was nice. Like I like the dub overs. It feels like that
That also added.
like bad lip reading. like feel to it. So but it's done with like an old enough movie that doesn't feel like you're doing like a YouTube video.
I was thinking it's hilarious that the older movies tie in exactly with how they wanted the movie to go.
Oh yeah,
Like that's genius, man. That's awesome.
I love the body shots though. It's like so many body shots.
That's the only thing that was getting me so mad. Like, damn it,
It's like aim for the fucking head.
right?
Just do it already.
Like you'll watch a fight like UFC, and somebody will get like an arm bar in wrong or like a RNC wrong, and you're just like, damn it,
Yeah,
you know. And you're telling them like, okay, do this, do that. Oh, you know, it's like that. Like you see them, they're 2 feet away, and they're just doing nothing but body shots.
yeah,
Like the amount of body shots that they were doing would have chopped that body in half. But
yeah.
it just kept. And why didn't they learn? Like I've shot this guy 76 times in the body, in the arms, but he's not coming. He's not stopped coming forward.
I know.
There's only somewhere else that I could aim.
And how many people are going to fall for the person in the rocking chair or the recliner?
Ooh, yeah.
Like that one, it's like you don't see it coming. Like you haven't been prepared for this mentally from every other thing you've ever seen.
Oh man,
It's painful.
gonna invest in rocking chairs.
You just hide in a fucking rocking chair. That's the secret right there.
It is every single one. Like I'm gonna have rocking chairs just facing the corners of all my houses or all my rooms in my house. Pretty funny. Come over. But no, I thought, like I said, it was good. Lived
fun.
up to the whatever trailer.
Yeah.
I think I'm on. What the fuck am I drinking now? Jim Beam.
We're on Johnny Walker.
Oh, Johnny Walker,
Yeah.
not Jim Beam. My bad. All right. Well, I think with that, man.
All right. We'll bring this episode to a nice close.
Yes.
Well, thank you for being here, Garrett.
Yeah,
Yes, Garrett.
had fun tonight.
Always a pleasure.
And thank you for enduring
Right.
Corona Zombies with us.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those I think I will watch again because I want to catch more of those one-liners.
Yeah, there were so many of them. It was
So
it was
awesome,
wonderful.
though. You know, really need to look into the copyright thing. See if we can actually, how much we can play of the movie before it's like, hey, dick hats, you can't play that.
Well, I think I looked it up, and it was literally there isn't a rule, which means that if they created a rule, that
should be there.
you would be screwed. So
Better safe than sorry.
yeah. So don't do it at all.
Right? Womp.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you for being here, Garrett.
Yeah, thank you for having me on again.
And
And we'll close this one out.
yeah. And we'll see next time you're available, I guess.
And we'll see you next time you're available. Also, next month is 80s month.
Ooh.
All things 80s. Not all movies have to be from the 80s, but they have to
Look like they're from the 80s.
look like or be about the 80s.
We're not going to watch 1984, though.
No,
Or
we're
whatever the
not.
fuck that movie
Yeah,
was.
we're not going George Orwell territory.
No.
with this.
So
But-
with that, got my buddy Epix. He's he already
Nice.
sent us suggestions on them. So
Nice for 80s movies.
For
yeah,
80s movies. And we also want to include the Netflix new movie, which is not technically from the 80s, but is about the 80s, Choose or Die,
ooh,
which is one of those type and scroll type of 80s adventures.
kind of looks like what Oregon Trail.
Like basically like Oregon Trail, but like the horror movie version. Like if you actually had to live the Oregon Trail, but like in a horror movie way.
Yeah, so that'll be next.
And also, listen after this because we will have a monthly recap that follows up this episode, going over all the movies we watched, and and we'll have an interview with the director of 420 Massacre, which great guy, love that guy,
Super awesome.
super awesome, and great interview.
Yeah. So, all right. We'll wrap it up.
All right. We'll
Then,
see you in the next one.
yes.
Sweet.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you hear.